Hey everybody, welcome back. Have you ever just not wanted to cook and you want something dessert-wise? And I love my desserts. I can't imagine even one day going out to my grandma Jean's farmhouse. She always had some kind of dessert, a blueberry cobbler, apple pie, something sitting out there. One of my favorites that she made, and I think she got the recipe from my great-grandmother, her mother-in-law, Grandma Blanche. Same one I believe Mom uses, and she did a video of it a few months ago on butterscotch. I'm going to do a no-bake butterscotch, and this one is so easy to throw together. It's got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ingredients. And I know a lot of you are going to freak out because I've got my Cool Whip out. You can make your own whipped cream. You can use the whip spread that's not the Cool Whip brand, that's more natural. I've been using Cool Whip my entire life, and I'm not going to stop. So if you'd like to change it out and make homemade, you can do that. I would do that as well, but I don't have my KitchenAid mixer that I use to whip up my cream to make the homemade whipped cream. But we're going to use 1 block of Philadelphia cream cheese. You can use whatever brand you like. I just prefer Philadelphia. Leave it out on the counter for about an hour at least, so it starts melting or softening. So as you can see, it's easier to cream. And to that, we're going to add 1 7-ounce container of Jet Puff marshmallow cream. This stuff is, well, to say the least, annoying because it's so sticky, and I try my best when I use this not to get it on me, but I always do. This out, and we're going to see if I can do it this time without getting it all over me. We're just going to incorporate the marshmallow cream, the sticky stuff, into the cream cheese. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm not going to say it yet. I'm not done. Whew, I think I got it all. I think Mom uses this for... No, I did. I got it on my fingers. I'm going to be sticky. Let me clean that off, or... See, as soon as I said it, I got it on me. Okay, let's get that off the spoon. I forget what Mom uses this for. Maybe one of her fudges that she makes. So I always remember seeing a container of it in the cabinet. Let's get in there so it doesn't make a mess. And we're going to incorporate these together, but first I want to put in 1 box, and this is the 3.4 ounce box. They used to be 4 ounces, imagine that, of butterscotch. So in essence, you can make this whatever flavor you want, banana, white chocolate, whatever kind of instant pudding mix you want to put in it. But I'm just going to use the butterscotch. Make sure it's the instant, not the cook. And then carefully, just like when you put flour in for making a cake, be careful so you don't do it too much and all that gets up on you. And it is going to take a few minutes to get that marshmallow cream incorporated into that cream cheese. It's like a big dough of clay. Now, you're not going to get all of it in, and that's okay because you're going to put the Cool Whip in, and that's going to grab it up off the bottom and the sides, any of the extra that you didn't get incorporated. But just mainly we're trying to get that cream cheese and the jet puffed marshmallows into there. I still see some white streaks. And I've got a 9-inch, I think it's 9-inch, yeah, 6-ounce 9-inch graham cracker crust. You can make your own. Like I told you in my last video, last week I was not feeling well, so I was going on the let's see how easy I can make it for myself cooking the next week. So I'm going to open this up. And any of you that's not used a pre-made, if you're new to baking and stuff, save this little plastic piece that's down in there because you're going to flip it over and that's going to be your lid. I get a lot of people that ask questions that are just starting cooking, and just little things like that might help them. Okay, so that is all incorporated. Now we're going to get this out. And I laughed. I threw one of these away the other day. I was like, oh, Grandma would die. You don't do that. This is her leftover bowl. Between that and the country crock, I didn't know what was in the refrigerator when I would go to Grandma Cordy's, because every container in there she saved was either old Cool Whip or country crock or something like that. So you didn't know if you was getting butter or green beans when you opened up the container. And guess what? I do the same thing now. I mean, why not? Containers are expensive. Okay, let's get this incorporated. You don't want to smash it down. You don't want to use a mixer and just going crazy on it, because you're going to knock all the air out of this whipped cream. So we're just trying to get it incorporated in there. So take your time doing this. And then we're going to pour this out into the pie crust. And you're going to refrigerate it a couple hours, up to overnight would actually be best. But make sure it's covered. If you make your own pie crust, put film across it, saran wrap, something like that, because you don't want the refrigerator draws out the moisture, and you don't want to have it all dry and gooey. Now, I didn't buy anything, but you could get some butterscotch chips, some toffee chips, anything like that to decorate the top, give it a little bit more flavor. You could actually incorporate them in here. If you get the butterscotch chips, get the small ones, because I think the bigger ones are going to be too crunchy. So unfortunately, I'm not going to get to taste this one with y'all, because it's got to go in the refrigerator and set up. Get that jet puff marshmallow and cream cheese all nice and thickened again. Like I said, you can do just about any flavor you want with this for a nice, easy non-bake. And on these days when it's been in the 90s, and it's been in the 90s almost every single day here, you just want something nice and cool. Let me grab a spatula. I don't know why butterscotch seems to be a flavor I associate with my Grandma Jean, my dad's mom. She made butterscotch pies, butterscotch cookies, butterscotch pudding. Just the normal pudding recipe. I think me and Mom's done it a dozen times on here. And then she would put a bag of, maybe 3/4 of a bag, maybe a whole bag, of butterscotch chips in there. Best butterscotch pudding. I remember that growing up. You get this right in here. Now make sure you get the right side. Oh, look at this, making a mess. I'm not going to put that in the pie, but you know what? This will be my official taste test. Very good. Nice and butterscotchy. Okay, let's get the rest of this in here. Yeah, I was saying, there's just certain flavors of food, smells of food that take me back. And just instant memories. Cornbread and beans. I'm sitting in Grandma Cordy's kitchen. There's a little place up here, not far from where we live. It's called Judy's, and we like to go there on Tuesdays, because she makes cornbread and beans, collard greens, fried potatoes. It's just a little hole in the wall gas station. That's not even a gas station. It used to be a gas station. It's a little country store, bait shop, fishing gear, and has a little restaurant in it. Best food, nicest people. So, all right, there we go. I'm going to save this because I'm going to lick this clean. And some of you get all upset when I do that. But once you get this in here, just put your lid back on it. We're going to put it in the refrigerator for a couple hours. Overnight's best. But if you can't wait, just a couple hours. And then when you take it out, it'll be easier to cut. So this is just a quick, easy, non-bake recipe that some of you have been asking for, non-bake recipes. And we've done a lot of the fluff recipes. And I've got a new one that I really like. It's called church salad. And it's a fluff recipe. It has some different flavors in it. Black walnuts and coconut, different things like that. I'm not going to lie, I've already made it. And I'm going to make it again for you guys. I didn't videotape when I made it because I wanted to see what it tasted like first. I used our black walnuts that we harvested here on the land last fall. And I've actually already got black walnuts falling out here. What is this, the 4th day of August? We're just starting in August, and I've got a few black walnuts falling. So I'll be getting those again this year. They have some great flavor to them. And I'll do a video. You can also make varnish, well, not varnish, more of a stain, black walnut stain, out of the husks after you get them out. So that'll be coming up this fall when I do the walnuts. I'll be over on Cumberlachia Homestead, and there's a link to it down below. Don't forget to go over there and check out the videos of the chickens, the quail, the pigeons, what used to be the garden. We're almost ready to get it all started again, and we're going to expand it. I'm not going to probably do much of a fall garden this year. I might do a little bit, but mainly working on getting it expanded, get the greenhouse done, so next spring I can go full force and have a nice big garden again. For those of you that's new and didn't know what happened, I'll put a link at the very end of the video. A big old tree decided it liked where my garden was better than my garden liked where it was. So I'll put that at the end. You guys can check that out. But again, give this recipe a try. It's an easy non-bake. Stick it in the refrigerator, and you'll have something nice and cool to eat once you get done with dinner at night, and you don't have to heat up the house. Y'all take care. I appreciate you guys stopping by. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Some of you said you've been unsubscribed. I don't know what it is with YouTube. Same thing happens to me. Channels I've been watching for years, all of a sudden I'm not getting their notifications anymore. Go back and check, make sure you're subscribed and the bell's hit so you get notifications when I put out a new one. And don't forget to like this video. Helps us tremendously. Gets the YouTube algorithm, where whatever that is, so we get more videos out there to more people, and we can get this channel growing. So y'all take care. God bless and love you. Bye bye.